Well, what we are looking at are several failed attempts, 2 nights consecutively that the border areas have witnessed on part of Pakistan's so-called aggression. However, the airspace on the Indian side, which is absolutely devoid of any civil aviation traffic due to our declared closure, but Pakistan doesn't care. Pakistan does not bother about their civil flyers who would have been caught unawares. But this is where Pakistan, it seems, wants to take this war, this conflict on an on a global level. But what is also being said that Pakistan used more than 300 to 400 drones across over 30 locations on the night of 8th of May, and similar when it comes to a situation that was witnessed also on the night of 9th of May. And Yavar, also adding, as far as the government of India saying that these drones were actually made in Turkey. Colonel Qureshi came out to say that Pakistan attempted to attack the airbase in other locations as well. But when it comes to the UAV or the unmanned aerial vehicle, it was completely foiled. The attempt was completely foiled. And also what is being said, Yavar, that Pakistani army has suffered major losses because of Indian firing.
Well, exactly, Amita. We heard yesterday the Colonel Sophie Qureshi saying that the drones which were intercepted and neutralized were basically assembled and gathered from the Turkey, and eventually it has been the scene all across. In fact, she also clarified that there's a massive damage to the Pakistan side as well. However, Pakistan, as I told you earlier, has not given any figure about the casualties or the damage which the India has been claiming all across. But Colonel Qureshi was clearly, on the toes that these drones were from the Turkey and they were intercepted in a very short time. They were neutralized, and this has been the scene all across. Turning to the operational side, because we can't disclose any operational details on here, but she said that the debris, the doubles have been, recovered, and further on the investigation or sort of operational preparedness have been taken into considerations. So this has been the first major statement that we have been witnessing from the India, that these drones which have been intercepted here over the past 48 hours were basically from opted and adhered from the Turkey, and eventually it has been shot down at various locations across the country. And so as Pakistan has suffered a damage in the escalation that they have started through an unprovoked ceasefire means along the line of control and international borders. Back to you.
Well, that's a deal with Pakistan, because it continues to launch multiple attacks using drones and other munitions along the entire western border as well. And what is being said that India has effectively neutralized the attempts to hit military stations as well, because the military installations, Yavar, mainly were the target of the Pakistani forces, whether it comes to in Jammu, in Pathankot, in Udhampur, others as well.
Well, exactly here. This was a key target for the Pakistan, be it in the Jammu, be it in the Pathankot, be it in the Udhampur or in the Avantipura. It has been thwarted all across, as I told you earlier. And this was in response that India has now carried out air-to-surface missile strikes at the key air bases in the Pakistan. And Pakistani media has also confirmed through the DGISPR. See, as I told you earlier, that there was a message from the MEA yesterday. There was a message from the defense that every escalation will be given a befitting reply. So when the Pakistan tried to target the Srinagar airport, when they tried to target the Avantipura base or elsewhere across the country, over 26 drones have been intercepted. So the India has now responded within an hour. It hasn't taken so much time, Amita. Now see, at 11 we were reporting that these places were under the attack, and by 3 the India has launched this attack and carried out the air-to-surface missile strikes in the Pakistan as well. So this was a message that was sent by the India to the Pakistan, that enough is enough. If you will try to hit us, we will hit you hard, and that too in your territory. So this was a message that has been sent through carrying out strikes at the 3 key air bases in the Pakistan. Back to you.
Right, but Yavar, what is the situation in our military installations? Because again, Pakistan attempted with its nefarious designs And also what is being said that Pakistan also carried out multiple ceasefire violations across the LOC and the IB using heavy caliber weapons against India. Yabar? Well, the information that is now coming across as we are continuously getting you the updates on how the conflict has now been evolving when it comes to how India has now struck multiple explosions, what is being said that has been heard near Pakistan's Noor Khan Airbase in Rawalpindi and in locations across Lahore. And this is when it comes to the information that is now coming across as far as Pakistan's nefarious designs that has now been exposed. But these, when we are looking at the developments that are now coming across Pakistan as well, when it comes to these air bases that have now been hit, what is exactly now being said? One of them being Noor Khan Air Base, which is situated near Islamabad and is said to be a key Pakistani Air Force base, which supports VIP flights and military transport and special operations as well. There is another air base, which is called the Murid Air Base, which falls in the Punjab province of Pakistan and which is primarily used for training and operations as well, and has advanced flight training units and supports air defense operations as well. And when we talk about Shorkot Air Base, which is also major Pakistan Air Force base, which is located in Punjab province of Pakistan. So these are the developments that we are looking at, how Pakistan has now been hit as it was attempting the same when it comes to Indian military infiltration, but it has completely been thwarted.